I'm a little bit nervous today because my boyfriend's downstairs and I'm scared that he can hear me. Let's just do it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another roster reveal. Apologies if I seem more nervous than normal. Ryan is currently sat downstairs and he has never been near me or around me whilst I've been filming anything for YouTube, so I feel a lot more nervous filming this video today just in case he can hear me downstairs. I'll get into it eventually. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shannon and I am cabin crew. So over on this channel we do all sorts of travel and lifestyle stuff, and I also do roster reveals on the first of every month. And today, not as I'm filming this, but on the day that it goes up, it's the 1st of November, so I am revealing November's roster. But I always start with going through any changes that happened in October, and then I will show you what my bids were for November, and then I'll tell you what I actually got in November. So as for October, nothing changed. Literally nothing changed. I am yet to go on my last trip, which is a Johannesburg. As I'm filming this, I literally go tomorrow and I'm hoping to take Kaylee with me, so fingers crossed that will go to plan. I also went to Rio back in October, so you should be getting a Rio vlog soon. And I also had lots of other plans in October, so hopefully you'll get all sorts of vlogs coming your way very, very soon. But as for my actual work roster, nothing changed. So that was short and sweet. So moving swiftly on to my November roster. I need to move. Which way did I go last time? I messed this up last time. There we go. Oh, is that actually what I bidded for? Oh, didn't do very well there, did I? Okay, my top bid for November was a Shanghai. I thought it would be really good for Christmas presents. I also bidded for the flight number for Shanghai to back it up. I also bidded for a Tokyo, because if you've been watching these roster reveals from the beginning, you'll know that I've been bidding for Tokyo for like 6-7 months now. Still hoping and praying for that Tokyo trip. And I also bidded for my weekends off. I didn't go too over the top on the bids this month. I literally just wanted 2 places, Tokyo, Shanghai, and I wanted my weekends off. So, on to what I actually got. So I actually have a lot of annual leave in this month as well. I've had annual leave for quite a few months in a row, to be honest, but November I've got a lot of time off, so that didn't leave room for many trips. But my roster is as follows. So my first trip of the month is the Johannesburg that rolled on from October. That ends like a few days into November, so that's actually my first trip, but I mentioned that in the October roster, so I don't need to go through that with you now. I've then got lots of time off for some unknown reason. They've just put loads of days off. Not like I already had enough time off with annual leave anyway, but I've got loads of days off. I'm not going to complain because I've got loads of things to do and I'm making lots of plans with friends, so that's really good. So in and amongst all those days off and all of that annual leave, I have one single day of work. It's a there and back to Istanbul. It's actually a really long day, so I'm not really looking forward to that one, but it is what it is. You got to take the bad with the good sometimes. My next trip after that is very exciting. It's a 4-day standby. So that's 1 day of airport standby followed by 3 days of home standby. I'm covering trips like LA, San Francisco, things like that. Both I've been to before. Maybe I won't get any of those. Maybe I'll get short haul. Maybe I won't get anything at all. But that is something I will let you guys know on my Instagram story and in my next roster reveal. My next trip after that is a Dallas. Have I been to Dallas before? I think I thought I was going to Dallas, but I wasn't. I was going to Washington, so I don't think I've actually been to Dallas before. And that's a 3-day trip, so I get about 24 hours there. I've heard that there's not much to do around the hotel that we stay in, so I probably won't do anything on that trip. Maybe I'll just use it to catch up on sleep and editing and things like that. After that, this is actually my last trip of the month. I told you there's not much going on in November at all, but my last trip of the month is an LA. It's a 4-day LA, so we land at about 7 on the first day, and then the day after is a complete clear day to myself, and then the day after that I don't need to report till about 7 in the evening again. So I've got a nice 48 hours there in LA. I've been to LA twice so far, and both times I managed to do some really cool things. One thing I haven't done yet in LA is the Universal Studios park, which I'd really like to do. I've heard really good things about it in California, so that's something I'd like to do. I have asked my sister if she'll come with me. If she comes with me, then we'll probably go to Disneyland because she's never been, but because she's coming to Johannesburg with me, I don't know if she'll do both. She did say if she was going to have to pick one, she'd pick Joburg, just because it's not a trip that she would necessarily book for herself in the future, whereas she can see herself booking a Disneyland California trip in the future, so she's more likely to go to that than she is to Johannesburg, which I get, but I still want her to come to both with me. So yeah, hopefully I'll do something nice on that trip regardless of whether she comes with me or not, but that should be a nice little vlog if I get up to anything. But yeah, short and sweet. That is my whole roster for November, and that is the end of this video. These roster reveals are just getting shorter and shorter and shorter. October I had some really good trips and those vlogs are yet to come, but November is looking quite slow on the trips aspect, but hopefully that standby gives me something nice. Speaking of that, actually, when I said I bidded for Shanghai, I actually bidded for a specific date for the Shanghai trip, and that is a 4-day trip, and that is exactly where my 4-day standby is. So I might still get to go to Shanghai. Am I covering that? Is that a time that I'm covering? Yeah, I think it is. So hopefully I still get to go to Shanghai. That would be good, because that would be a little bid achieved there. But the only bid that I actually achieved in that entire roster was my weekends off. I've got lots of weekends off, but I've also got annual leave that really helped with that. As far as rosters go, not the most exciting, but hopefully we can make something out of it. However, November for me, like for my actual plans that I've made outside of work, is looking very jam-packed. My dad's birthday is at the very beginning of November, November the 3rd to be exact, and me, Ryan, Kaylee, her boyfriend Sean, and then my dad and my dad's partner Jan are all going to Alton Towers for their fireworks event on that weekend, just because it works really well with my dad's birthday and it's something I've wanted to do for ages. Jan doesn't like rides, Ryan's not a fan of rides, so it's going to be an interesting trip. Don't know if I'll vlog it or not. I didn't think I was going to, but Kaylee mentioned that maybe I should, so let me know if you want an Alton Towers vlog. I haven't done one of those in a very long time, but also I haven't vlogged in front of Ryan yet. I'm still building up the courage to do that, so. But either way, it's going to be a really nice weekend. I've also got a weekend, like a long weekend booked to Centre Parks with my girls group, which is going to be really nice. It's just going to be a chilled one, but they've asked me to vlog that as well, so hopefully I'll be able to document like a nice little weekend vlog for you guys, but also for them so they can look back on it, which will be really nice. We're going to Elvedon Forest and we've got like segways booked, we're gonna go swimming, we've got glow-in-the-dark badminton and stuff like that, pottery painting, lots of like chilled stuff but lots of really exciting stuff as well, and that's gonna be a really nice weekend. I'm also popping down to Carlisle with my sister and my friend Keely to go and visit our friend Ashlyn, who is pregnant and she is due in December, so we're cutting it fine to go and see her before the baby's due, so we really wanted to get down for a weekend to go and see her, so we're doing a little trip there. I won't vlog that because that's not really necessary, but that's going to be a really nice weekend that I've got planned. So yeah, lots of plans, lots of things happening in November. Not so much with regards to work, but like for me, myself and I have got lots of things going on in November. It's a jam-packed month, so hopefully you'll get lots of vlogs coming your way soon. But that does bring me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out so much, and I'm really getting close to the goal that I set for the end of this year for myself, so if you could subscribe if you haven't already, I would love you forever. But I am gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.